got you through a free trial, and I actually like searched for someone like you.
Well, talk to me about that search. What did you search for? What did you ask?
Well, because I have a bad back, I have a herniated disc. So I needed someone who was well educated in kinesiology, someone who was going to school, who was actually training for that. I didn't want to pick someone who was just basically, hey, I want to be a personal trainer in my life, and I took some courses and here I am. I wanted someone who knew about the body, knew about movement and all that kind of stuff. And that's why I kind of looked at all the trainers at 24, and then I went up to the front desk and I asked them very specific questions, and you came highly recommended. So that's why I put my name down on the list for you. I wanted someone to know my condition, know what I can and cannot do, but who can also push me. And I didn't want someone that was going to be like, oh, we can't do this, or oh, we can't, you know, like baby. I didn't want to be babied either.
Especially with the back. Of course.
Yeah, I didn't want to be babied.
It's not a
I
limitation.
grew up playing sports all my life.
The goals that we set for your current program is to just generally live a healthy, long life with some body composition goals. That's our current goal. Before this goal, when you found me at 24, what was the goal and what did we get accomplished?
So the goal was I was getting married. So my goal was to look at least halfway decent in a wedding dress. Okay, I do not do dresses, and girly dresses at that. And so I was very self-conscious about getting in a wedding dress. Like, I was like, this is not me, and I didn't look good, I didn't feel good, and I just didn't want any part of it.
But you looked good, by the way.
In the end, and that was the whole thing, is like, I pushed myself with you. I don't recall how many inches I lost, but you know, I remember buying a wedding dress, and it was a size 14 wedding dress, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's just so big and just bleh. And then the day I had to go in for alterations, they were like, oh my God, you basically needed a whole new dress. Like, they had to take in so much alteration. I went from a 14 to I think a 10 in a wedding dress.
And wedding dresses are different in terms of sizing.
And in terms of sizes for wedding dresses, they size them completely different than a regular dress. So I went from a 14 to a 10. And then of course there was my wedding, the skirt for the reception that she had to take in. And she had to take in, I think, if memory serves me correct, she had to take in about almost 8 inches, 10 inches from the skirt.
Anything else you'd like to say for any of the fans out there that might potentially be wanting to start a fitness journey, or maybe even starting with me?
I just say, give it a try, give it a go. Don't, I know people who are intimidated of personal trainers. I personally love it. Especially if you're new to working out, or you want to learn something new, or make sure you are doing it right. That is my biggest concern because of my back issues, is making sure I have the correct form. And then I need the guidance. I need someone to push me, because, you know, if I get to the gym, one, am I doing it correctly? And two, who's gonna push me? Because I'll be like, okay, I think I'm good. And I'll walk away, and you're like, and you would be like, no, you've got like 3 more sets, Jeannie. You got 3 more sets. But me, I'm like, oh, one's good. I'm good. Let me get it. Because when I'm at a packed gym, I just want to get in and get out. So I'm not going to put 100% in it. But if I'm here in this environment, at this gym with you, I feel like I am accountable, and I have to be there. I don't want to disappoint you, and I certainly don't want to disappoint myself.
Boom.
So I am here for that.
Boom. Thank you.
Okay.
I appreciate that.
Yep.